Chronic pain, or pain lasting 3 months or more, impacts 1 in 5 Americans. To understand chronic pain, we must first consider why, when, and how pain occurs. Pain is the way our body helps us recognize and avoid physical threats. Acute or short-term pain has a clear cause, mechanical, thermal, or chemical, and tends to go away when the threat has been removed or the injury is healed. Acute pain is temporary and functional. While unpleasant, this pain lets our body know that something is wrong and helps us respond in a way to reduce additional harm. In this way, pain is adaptive and serves an important purpose. It teaches our body how, when, and what to avoid in order to stay alive. For example, the injury from a hot stove could be a lot worse without pain telling us to move our hand away, or a broken leg may never heal if we continue to walk on it. For a long time, pain was thought to be a direct response to damage, and that the amount of pain corresponded to the amount of damage. However, physical damage and the experience of pain are actually linked by a third element, nociception. This is part of the nervous system's response to harmful or potentially harmful sensations. As we grow, we develop pain receptors in most areas of our bodies. These receptors are specialized nerve cells called nociceptors. These nerve cells typically only activate if something is causing damage to our body. They may also activate if they detect something that could cause damage. This helps the body recognize and avoid repeated injury. If enough nociceptors are activated in an area, they send an electrical signal through the nervous system, up the spine and to the brain. The brain then interprets these signals, and if a certain threshold is reached, we experience pain. The pain threshold is not absolute. There are many things that can influence nociception and lower this threshold, causing additional sensitivity, or raise this threshold, resulting in tolerance. Certain chemicals produced by damaged cells make nociceptors in the area more easily activated. This effect can be seen when a bruise or sprained wrist is more sensitive to touch. If sensors are activated repeatedly, the brain may decide that an area needs to be more sensitive to better protect the body from threats. More stress sensors are added to these nerve fibers until they become more sensitive, so that even light touches to these areas can cause nociceptors to send signals to the brain. Because of this, persistent pain and other factors can lead the body to develop central sensitization, or hypersensitivity to pain. Someone with central sensitization can experience abnormally intensified pain known as hyperalgesia, or pain from even the lightest non-damaging touch, known as allodynia. A person's emotional state, memories, beliefs, and expectations can all impact the experience of pain. Pain occurs in part by the brain interpreting signals and generating a response, so it has both physiological and psychological elements. That does not mean pain is made up or all in your head. It means pain is a complex process and is influenced by both physical and mental factors. For example, one study showed people either a red light or blue light while administering a mild electric shock. Individuals reported feeling more pain when exposed to the red light than the blue light, despite the severity of the shock remaining constant, illustrating how our experience of pain can be influenced by perceptions and surroundings. For these reasons, we've come to understand that pain is not an absolute value, but can be experienced differently person to person, or even by the same person in different situations or at different times. The beginning of our video described how pain is useful for protecting our bodies. This general category of pain, caused by an immediate and clear cause activating nociceptors in the nervous system, is medically referred to as nociceptive pain. Nociceptive pain is most commonly acute and usually adaptive. However, sometimes pain can be a result of damage to the nervous system, called neuropathic pain, or even result from changes to how our system perceives pain, called nociplastic pain. Neuropathic and nociplastic pain can occur even in the absence of injury, with the body sending unprompted pain signals to the brain. It can be very difficult to identify the causes of neuropathic or nociplastic pain, and even more difficult to address and relieve this pain. As opposed to adaptive pain, pain that is not necessarily functioning to protect the body becomes known as maladaptive pain. Maladaptive pain can often prevent people from engaging in normal activity and may create feedback loops that cause pain to worsen over time. Chronic pain lasts 3 or more months and is frequently described as being maladaptive. This type of pain can prevent our ability to engage in normal activity rather than protect it. Chronic pain can be nociceptive, neuropathic, or nociplastic. Chronic nociceptive pain includes things like a poorly healed sports injury or arthritis. Neuropathic pain can stem from multiple sclerosis, fibromyalgia, diabetes, and many other conditions. It is likely there are many pain conditions that modern medicine does not yet understand and cannot diagnose. The longer pain persists, the harder it becomes to treat. Central sensitization, mentioned earlier, can emerge when untreated chronic pain conditions make pain worse over time. All people fall on a spectrum of pain sensitivity, from very high to very low pain thresholds. Many factors can impact someone's position on the spectrum. In a chronic pain state, the goal of treatment is to improve someone's position on the spectrum by empowering the patient to learn about how pain works, decrease sensitivity, and improve function. Opioids are natural or synthetic chemicals that bind to receptors in the nervous system to reduce the intensity of pain signals reaching the brain and are frequently used to address acute pain after traumatic injury or surgery. However, long-term opioid use can lead to increased side effects, decreased efficacy, physical dependence, and addiction. Fortunately, there are other treatment strategies that can be beneficial for those managing chronic pain. Because pain is influenced by both physiological and psychological factors, a variety of medical and holistic approaches may be beneficial in managing chronic conditions. Medical approaches might include physical therapy, non-opioid medications, surgical interventions, steroidal injections, and pain psychology. Treatment might also include wellness-based approaches like exercise, nutrition, chiropractic care, integrative strategies such as mindfulness and acupuncture. Talk to your provider to see which option or combination of treatment methods are right for you.